So you can delete model relations either in parts or assemblies using Excel tables. So let's take a look at this current design that's here. We can see that it's got quite a few relations in here. There's several ways to do this. So let's take a look at let's filter for relations and do a table model delete. Now, by default, this will just work on the active model, or you can use a specific name or a wildcard, and you could also use a table as a third option for how to run this. So if we run this as it is right now, you'll notice that it just takes the active model that's in session and purge the relations that were there. Let me quit window, erase all, and then let's open up the next higher level here. So another way to do this would be to say, I want to delete all star.prt files. So if that have relations. So if we come here and we say, okay, I'm going to pick a particular component like this, we can see that it has relations right now. And if we run the do it button, come back in and go pick apart, we can see that in fact that has been removed there. So the last way to do this, let me quit window, erase all, open up top level assembly again. The third way to do this is with a table. So it requires item name as the column title. So we're going to do a Control T to create a table out of this, indicate that it has headers. And if we were to come in and type in specific model, scale.prt, and let's give this table a name that we can easily remember. So we'll call it my table. And then we just need to reference that table with this call. So quote tbl colon my table. And just to show where we're at before we run this, we'll pick this part here and we'll say, okay, then we'll run this. Then we'll come back in and just kind of pick that part again to show that it is in fact been removed of any relations. Now, the other nice thing about this is that you can also wildcard on this also. So if you said, something, I want to go clean out all PRT files, and I also want to be very specific and say roller.asm also needs to be purged of relations. So let me quit window, erase all, reopen our top level here. And when we press the do it button here, it has gone in. And we can just do a quick cursory review of this. And we'll pick like that part, which we know, and then we'll come in and pick this assembly, which did have relations in it before. So just that easy. It's easy to kind of purge relations and clean things up. And you would typically do this mainly if you've got a release process that you're working on, or you need to strip logic out of your models before you send them. This is just a real handy function to do that. And it's easily tied into also Power Query. It can be the results of a Power Query to kind of determine what's changed or what needs to be modified or simplified in some way prior to export or saving.